Life after 40 looks very different for many men. By this stage, priorities change. Experience changes people, and many men begin to think differently about relationships, freedom, purpose, and emotional peace. Some men stay single by choice. Others stay single because of heartbreak, divorce, disappointment, or changing standards. But what actually happens to men who remain single after 40? The answer isn't simple, because staying single can bring both advantages and challenges depending on the man's mindset, habits, and emotional health. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like to the channel and hit the bell for more videos. Let's break it down. Many men become more emotionally peaceful. One thing many single men after 40 often notice is increased peace and reduced emotional drama. By this age, many men are tired of toxic relationships, constant conflict, emotional games, unnecessary stress. As a result, they begin valuing stability, quietness, freedom, emotional calm. Peace becomes more attractive than chaos. They become more selective with relationships. Experience changes standards. Older single men often stop chasing relationships based purely on looks, excitement, temporary attraction. Instead, they start prioritizing emotional maturity, compatibility, respect, peace of mind. After enough life experience, many men realize that emotional stability matters more than surface level attraction. Some men focus heavily on self improvement. Without relationship distractions, many men invest deeply into career growth, fitness, financial stability, hobbies, personal development. Some become more disciplined and focused than ever before. For certain men, staying single creates space for rebuilding themselves completely. Loneliness can become a real challenge. While freedom has advantages, loneliness can also become more noticeable over time, especially during illness, stressful periods, holidays, emotional struggles. Human connection still matters deeply, even for independent people. This is why emotional balance is important, not just isolation. Some men become extremely independent. Years of living alone can make some men highly self-sufficient. They become comfortable, solving problems alone, managing life independently, protecting their routines and peace. But sometimes extreme independence can also make emotional closeness harder later. They often value peace over excitement. Younger men may chase intensity. Older men often chase peace. After years of stress or relationship disappointment, many men begin asking, does this relationship bring peace into my life? Calmness becomes more attractive than emotional chaos. Some men develop fear of commitment. Past heartbreak, divorce, betrayal, or emotional exhaustion can make some men emotionally guarded. As a result, they may avoid serious commitment, keep emotional distance, fear vulnerability, not because they hate relationships, but because they fear repeating painful experiences. Financial stability often improves. Many single men after 40 become financially stable because they focus heavily on work, business, investments, personal goals. Without certain relationship or family responsibilities, some men gain greater financial freedom over time. Their social circle often shrinks. As men age, friendships sometimes become smaller. Some single men experience less social interaction, more isolation, fewer deep emotional conversations. This is why maintaining strong friendships and community becomes important. They become more aware of what truly matters. After years of life experience, many men begin focusing less on impressing others and more on peace, health, purpose, genuine connection, emotional stability. Priorities change significantly with age and experience. Some men thrive, while others struggle. Staying single after 40 affects men differently. Some men feel fulfilled, enjoy freedom, build meaningful lives. Others feel isolated, regret missed opportunities, struggle emotionally in silence. The difference usually comes down to emotional health, purpose, social connection, self-awareness. Many realize relationships alone don't create happiness. One of the biggest lessons many older men learn is this: a relationship cannot fully fix lack of purpose, emotional emptiness, unhealed pain, lack of self-respect. Real happiness often starts internally first. Being single after 40 is not automatically a failure, a success, a lonely life, a perfect life. Everything depends on mindset, lifestyle, emotional health, personal choices. Some men build deeply meaningful lives while single. Others still desire love and companionship later in life. There's no single path that fits everyone. Conclusion: what happens to men who stay single after 40 often depends on whether they use solitude for growth, peace, healing purpose, or fall into isolation, bitterness, emotional disconnection. Because being alone and being fulfilled are not the same thing, and sometimes